after the hair has been curled, you're going to put a ponytail in just at the low occipital. Now you're going to pull down the yarmulke section, smooth it out, but still leaving the volume. The hair has been also sectioned ear to ear. So now I'm pushing up to create that volume, and I'm putting 2 pins in, going back and forth. Start one on the right side, and the other side. Those pins are going to get hidden, so you don't need to worry that they're showing. Now I just make sure this is nicely rounded out. Now starting on the smaller side, where there's less hair from the part, I'm going to bring that. I'm doing 2 sections on each side. So first section, spray, tease just a little, smooth it out with either the back of the comb or the brush. I tend to use the back of the comb. Again, spray, only using the working spray. And then cross over. And pin. Just 1 pin should do it. And if there's any flyaways down here, spray them up. Now going over to this side, divide it in 2, light teasing, comb, leaving some volume, spray to smooth. Now I use my hand like this and my thumb to help smooth it, but keeping all the volume.
But understanding what's best for their diet isn't always as easy. So at Petco, we handpick a selection of food that makes it easier to get it right,
pin
including neutral food
on opposite side.
Guaranteed. It helps provide
Now back to this side.
a soft, shiny coat.
If she's not wearing any hair falling down,
We feed them better.
just take the whole section, spray, having her covering her face. Use back of the comb, light tease, smooth that out. And I use my whole hand, my thumb. And I don't want this to droop too much, so as I'm pulling it over, I help guide that. And last section on the side. So, tease in here, get some volume. Little teasing behind, all the way around, and smooth. So very gentle on that because you want to keep all the volume. Spray while she covers her face. And again, kind of pulling the bottom so it doesn't get too droopy on the side. Crossing over. Almost has a little bit of a braided look or a twisted look in there. And then I push it slightly under this section. That'll hide all the pins. This is a big section, so I'm going to use 2 pins. I slightly turn it to flatten it out. Put the pin in while holding the tail. I'm always holding the tail while I'm putting the pin in. And I'll put 1 more in to secure it. And I'll spray all this to get all those flyaways back. Easier to do that before I pin in the bottom. I also take a look around and make sure it's even on both sides, because it's easier to fix that before I pin in the back. Take the smaller tail and twist, pin under. Just getting it out of the way. The larger tail, I'm going to smooth it with a little bit of spray. If you need to tease it to make it a little bit bigger, you can. You would tease it right in here. Very smooth. And wrapping around just like that.
The City Concert Series of today is proudly presented to you by City.
And when I spray to smooth, I either use my fingers or the back of the red tail. Now I take this whole section. If she has very thick hair, you can do this in 2 sections. Now she's got a lot of broken hairs and layers. We just really want to try to smooth that. You can also recurl at this point, all in one piece. And I'm just wrapping it around like a pin curl. And twist up. I'm grabbing some little flyaways as I do that. I'm also tapering it in because I want it to round out. And this is when we use the big roller pins, these pins here. Open up. You're going to have one of the prongs going completely in the center of the roll and one touching the head. Secure. Don't worry that that came all the way over. We can actually push it up just a tiny bit. And put one in on the other side. Doing the same thing. And now we're going to pull those ends and round everything out. And then we use the smaller pins again, regular bobby pins. We can kind of help cradle all of this. Put the pin in here and secure. And do that on both sides. And we don't want it poking out, so we just kind of keep on pinning. Sometimes it takes a few pins because we don't want those pins to show. So there we go. There, and once you feel like all those pins are hidden and perfect, then you spray with the Super Plus. Chignon.